call it creative. I'm just not creative. If there are creative shit out there, that, you know, pop
there
the
are
balloon.
creative streamers and shit that do
like pop the balloon. That's creative to me.
The pop the balloon?
Well, yeah, pop
that
the
was
balloon
big
show.
this year.
Yeah,
20 v1, all that shit.
Mm-hmm. That's creative to me. It's a concept. Is if they were just in the room, just talking and saying that's not creative. So
you going on one if they invite you?
I am a married man. And
oh yes, you are. I apologize.
I can either go and
ask me. I'm single.
Or get popped upside my fucking head.
Ask me. I'm single.
Are you going on to 20?
Would I go on one? Hell no. Them bitches gonna be like, this nigga 5 foot nothing. I'm not insecure or nothing like that neither. You know what I'm saying?
You just talking about how they gonna feel.
I already know how women going. I need 6'5". He gotta be making the meal every week. You know what I'm saying? Which is, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, that's like 1% of this fucking world. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think Castanet had a big year this year, but Shannon Sharp definitely killed it this year. Yeah, shout out to Shannon Sharp. You know what I'm saying? What else was?
Diddy.
Oh shit! How did I
keep his ass locked up?
How did I slip? Did I put any baby oil on today? How did that slip my mind? That was mental baby oil right there. I forgot. Diddy, the diddler. No Let's Diddy. Talk about it. Break it down, Sparrow.
Well, Cassie. Well, that was the end of last year. Cassie was suing Diddy. She went to him and said, "Give me this much money, or this is going out." He said no. She actually took it to the lawyers and the attorneys. Not only was he hit with a lawsuit, but when they actually did the investigation, he got hit with criminal charges as well. So right now, Diddy is in jail, probably dancing in a shiny orange suit.
Cause that shit. As soon as he settled with Cassie, I think that shit was like the dam breaking and the water just flowing.
Yeah.
And everybody that wanted to say something was like, he's vulnerable right now. Yeah. So the producer dude, he came out and he was like, yo, Diddy had me walking around naked and watching Netflix.
How old was he when he was doing that? How old was you?
The producer kid? Yeah. He had to be young.
He wasn't young. I was a grown man, nigga. You had a boyfriend, and you ain't want to fucking.
You agreed to that shit, y'all niggas. Some of y'all niggas agreed to some of that shit.
Yes, y'all did.
But yeah, it was nasty work. He got his home. He got both his homes raided on different coasts at the same time. His kids was handcuffed and shit like that. Yeah. So Diddy went through a whole ordeal this year. You know what I'm saying? That shit was ridiculous.
Do you think how do you feel about him being arrested? Like you just talking about it, putting it out there. How do you feel about him being arrested? Do you think it was justified? Do you think it was unjustified? Like
at first, I always preference my answers to these things like this first. I'm not in these rooms, even on the cop side. So I'm not in the evidence room where they seeing shit. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe in numbers. So when FBI that is 98.99 affirmation that, and when they come to get you, that means they got something.
Got you. Yeah.
So I think it was justified for him to get locked up. As far as how heinous his acts were, we still don't know. Let's wait and see for all the real shit to come out. You know what I'm saying?
But did it come out? Because we always say, let's wait until the shit comes. The shit could just be out.
Yeah, I mean,
he could have really hung Kid Cudi from a fucking balcony.
Because that Cassie video is enough for me. You know what I'm saying? That's enough for me.
Yes.
I'm not a person that put hands on women. I don't think that's justified in any sense. If a woman attacks you, the most that I would do is bear hug you to make you calm down or stop. You know what I'm saying? But I don't agree with it. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh shit, he's done. Yeah. It's over. That means that if they let that little fly out the fucking thing, they have a bunch of them in there. More. You know what I'm saying? So
Cassie had but 2 songs before Diddy started kicking her goddamn head.
And I always say this shit about Diddy. Like when I was younger, I used to be like, yo, that's somebody that I want to model my business shit after. You know what I'm saying? I would like to be like that, like a businessman, a boss, you know what I'm saying? Like, go get my cheese. Yeah. But then you start to you grow up and you a fan of this thing, and you hear certain stories from certain wherever you hear it from, and you start to see light, and you like, then this happens. It don't matter 30, 40 years in. It's like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's trying to wrap Hove into it, and it's even nastier.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, and that's what it is growing up drinking, because anybody who knows me knows that I loved Diddy. I fucking got a perm several times when I was younger to look like this nigga. Wore the sunshades and all, because I loved it, because you see what he's done, he looks like you see where he's at, you think that, okay, that's what success is. Then you get older, and you start seeing that the artists that was signing him are dead with nothing. Black Rob laid up in a goddamn hospital, nothing but skeleton, and he signed Diddy. G-Dep in jail, Mace leaves, Craig Mack died.
Yeah.
All of these people and then you see the white girl that he was messing with, Aubrey O'Day. She just has an alcohol problem, and he pays for her rehab.
And she was one of the ones that was outing him.
Yes.
Publicly. So it was like, oh shit.
Yes.
But then like you always hear shit, and it's like, damn, is it true? Is it not? But then when shit starts to, like, when the what is it called when it's soft and wet concrete?
Like not the mud, not the cement.
Whatever it is, the cement.
Yeah.
Right? And when it starts to solidify and you start seeing this shit, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yep, you out of here. Because we can't feel. I'm sorry, bro. I always take this play into it too. I don't take sympathy for like billionaires, bro. If you doing something stupid and sick, that's on you, bro. Like, you doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
At this point. And then to be a fucking serial fucking mind person because you want to keep shit from that you did in 99 and keep it in a memory card or something. Like, nigga, that's on you, bro.
That's some sick shit.
That's on you. I cannot sit here and be like, oh, let him go because he sold 100 million records in hip. Nigga, it's going to be somebody else that idolized him at one point and is going to take all that negative shit away and take your positive plan and execute that shit. And there'll be another person that did it for hip hop.
And they won't be kicking nobody with
you know what I'm saying?
They won't be beating on Cassie.
He did a lot. Oh, he and you look at it, he did a lot of what you saying that's corny. He did a lot of gatekeeping.
Yeah.
Because then if you think about 1 + 1 = 2 and you like, damn, Big was going to leave and then expose him and do his own record company, that's why he killed him. Nigga, that shit sounds very plausible.
Now.
Sounds very plausible. This nigga's an evil nigga, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's fucked up work, bro.
But that's, you have to remember things that as we say this and as we put this out, because we putting things out into the world too. He's from Harlem. That is the Harlem mindset. You remember those Harlem gangsters. You ever watch The Godfather of Harlem? That's their mindset. That's their gatekeeping, by any means necessary.
Keep power as long as
that's what his dad was into. Being from Harlem, that shit was just his life, and he's older, so he has that older mentality of this is how it's supposed to go, and he influenced a generation of younger people to believe that is how it's supposed to go. Like, it boils my blood when I hear 40-year-old plus men say shit like, oh, and I say, oh, did he do bad business? And, well, that's how business goes. That's not how business goes.
Not how business goes.
It's not how it goes. It's just, you accept it because it's coming from him, and he has.
Because that's the old guard.
Yeah.
There was gatekeeping. This is how it goes. You can't pass this gate unless you shine my boots.
Yes.
Unless you unless you do. No, my talent is enough to make me cross this door, bro.
Now go grab the baby oil and come back.
Yo. So what's his future? What you see? He's done.
The money is gonna get him out some way, somehow, especially with Trump going into office.
Yeah.
And then I think Alvin Braggs is stepping down, the DA from New York. So I think the money's gonna get him out. I just would hope. But think with serial
you think the corruption of New York in certain levels of the government is gonna get him out?
Yeah, of course. And mark this. Anybody watching this? I say Sparrow said it. But I think
tell him Sparrow did it.
The thing with serial-minded people is that they don't learn. If they're able to beat something, they don't learn because it's just gonna make him smarter.
Yeah. It's
still
not.
do the shit
Yeah,
he was
it's not
doing.
like a learn from your mistake in a good way. It's like learn from your mistake in a bad way.
Yeah. And now I know I can't beat her ass in the hallway
What's his
no
name?
more.
The jump shooter nigga?
Who?
I understand it now. Lethal Shooter.
Who?
On social media, his name is Lethal Shooter.
I don't know.
So he shoots he's a basketball player. He
Yeah.
shoots basketballs. So he'll do like the smallest hoop and he'll shoot it. He'll shoot like a gummy into a water bottle and make it from a distance. Like he'll show you his miss and he'll be like, he'll look into the camera and be like, I understand it now. And then he'll make 3 in a row. You know what I'm saying? So that's like what you saying. Like these niggas are, I understand it now. I could get away with it. Like fucking American Psycho with fucking Christian Bale. But it was a lot of that this. Yo, Envious E. Can I please get some water for Sparrow? Thank you. I appreciate you. Yo, don't mind this. This is a live episode. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We here. You know what I mean?
Wait, we live right now?
Yeah, we still go. Oh, live? Nah.
Oh.
I'm just saying we here. You know what I mean? I should have went live on my other phone, but you know, sometimes I be slipping. It was a lot of that this year. A lot of artists getting arrested, like major arrests, RICO charges and shit like that. People that we might not see. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, Young Thug was able to
Get out. Thug her home in 2024.
get up out that spider web. He was like, I'm off this. So what you thought about that? I think that was a big story this year. I think that whole trial was crazy. Like, you had people passing him pills. You had this. You had that. What you thought about it? You can go. Good looking. Yeah, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for letting us use the space. You know what I'm saying?
So it goes to what you said about, you know, not caring that somebody with money is doing stupid shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I'm happy that Thug at home. All I hope is that these guys learn their lesson. Like, learn your lesson. You in position that people want to be in. You in position that there are, for every one successful rapper, there's 500,000 independent artists that want to be like them. You're in a position to do better. Like, do that. Do better. Do better. I don't have sympathy for when these rappers go to jail and they just in dumb shit. It's some of them I do. Like I know Bobby Shmurda really wasn't in the game like that. He was still a street nigga. Like he had a viral song and you know they had that, but I don't think even before he went in he wasn't getting money like that from music. And I think he's learned that lesson now. But these Thugger and Lil Durk, like you guys are tour selling artists.